A tornado strikes a house on the Vaal River, and the NC holds a meeting ahead of the National Policy Conference. I am Nomcabomia. Witnesses have described how they have watched in horror as a tornado gathered momentum and struck a house along the Vaal River last night. A 22-year-old student who was inside the property was killed and the house totally destroyed. A 4x4 vehicle and quad bikes were literally blown over along with electricity pylons. Craig Preston and his wife witnessed the freak weather pattern from their balcony nearby.
We weren't sure at first if it was a twister because it was quite dark, but as the lightning struck, you could actually see the water getting sucked up out of the dam. Then as it came across to the bottom in a bay called Rose Bay, between two houses, two twisters joined, came through, travelled right through the bay and straight directly through a house here on the peninsula. We were horrified. Obviously, we weren't too sure what was happening. We saw power lines go down in flames, but we didn't realise till about half an hour later, and we saw the ambulances that had actually gone through a house.
The ANC in Limpopo is holding a special PEC meeting at a lodge in Polokwane ahead of a scheduled media briefing on the party's readiness for the National Policy Conference. The party remains mum on what they will be discussing. Provincial Secretary Soviet Lekhanyane will later brief the media. Party spokesperson Makondelele Matiba says they will be outlining the province's readiness for the policy conference, which starts on Tuesday at Midrand in Gauteng. Limpopo is one of the provinces calling for the nationalization of mines and the expropriation of land. The Advocate for Transformation AFT have called on the courts to use and embrace all official languages. Speaking at the AFT's annual general meeting in Mthatha in the Eastern Cape, Dumisa Ntsebeza said his organization will ensure that every language is spoken in court. Ntsebeza says some accused people have been acquitted or convicted wrongly due to language barriers. Cape Town's artscape will be highly visible at this year's National Arts Festival at Grahamstown from later this week. One of the theatre centre's plays will feature on the main festival, while 5 other shows will play on the fringe. The highly acclaimed production, A Midsummer Night's Dream, is part of this year's main festival. Artscape's other plays on the Fringe Festival are Seashells, Brothers in Blood, and The Green Man Flashing.